What's up Cloud Gamers, welcome to the Cloud Gaming Extreme channel and welcome to another weekly episode of your Cloud Gaming News Recap. This week, Stadia have added 6 games, we have some updates regarding the release of Humankind, and there is a new feature for the Stadia app. Xbox Cloud Gaming is now available for the Windows PC app for Xbox Insiders. Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice has had a fantastic update and we have another 2 games in our library. GeForce Now onboarded 11 games this week, but one previously announced day-and-date title has yet to arrive. 2 more games are available on Boosteroid this week, including a brand new day-and-date release and a very popular newly released free-to-play game. All of that to come in today's video, plus much more. As always, before we get into it folks, I'll ask you all a massive favour: can you drop a wee like on the video, hit that subscribe button and ring those bells so you don't miss out on any more great content. Kicking off with the Google Stadia news this week, and 6 more games are available, the first of which is the Kids Paw Patrol Mighty Pups Save Adventure Bay, which is going to cost you $40 or you can claim it as part of your Stadia Pro subscription. Carrying on the kids and family theme this week, we have Paw Patrol the movie Adventure City Calls, that's going to cost you around $40. Ice Age Scratch Slutty Adventure is going to cost you around $30. Gigantosaurus the game is the same, $30. And DreamWorks Dragons Dawn of the New Riders is only going to cost you around $25. Finally, we have Foreclose, which comes from the Stadia Makers program and is on sale right now, and you can pick it up for less than £15. Rainbow Six Siege is still free to play for Stadia Pro subscribers through until Monday, August 16th at 4 AM Pacific time. Humankind is set to release this week, August 17th, and this past week we found out that the game will feature native touch controls on Stadia. As you see from the image, thanks to 95 Google for that. Humankind will teach you how to navigate its world with just your fingers. Tapping with one finger will select units, holding with one finger will allow you to preview unit details, a 2-finger tap will cancel an action, a 3-finger tap will pause the game, and lastly, dragging with one finger will move the camera around the world. The game will also feature state share, which will allow players to share the exact progress of their campaign with friends who want to jump in on the action. Now that's 2 fantastic features coming for Stadia users, but we are going to be missing one big one in particular, and that is cross-play. Humankind themselves have confirmed that it is not coming to the Stadia version, unlike what has been previously advertised in the Stadia store. Stadia this week rolled out a new feature for their app. As you see on screen right now, we have a new Explore tab. If any of your friends post screenshots and videos here, they will appear. You'll also see a number of screenshots and clips from the games that you have purchased and played. Now it's really easy to share your own clips and screenshots, but be warned, you may find some spoilers in here for the games that you are currently playing. Nonetheless, it's a lovely little addition to the app. This week, Xbox have released an update for their Windows PC app, but only to Xbox Insiders. This now allows us to play the cloud games through the native PC app. Now, you have probably already watched Mark Chief's informative video about this the past week, but if you would like to test out the cloud gaming beta via the Xbox PC app, all you need to do is follow these simple instructions. Head to the Microsoft Store on your PC, search for Xbox Insider Hub, download, install and launch. Now we must head to the Previews tab, click to join the Windows Gaming Preview, and then before you launch the native Xbox app, please make sure it is up to date, as Microsoft doesn't always auto update. And if you're lucky enough to be chosen, you should see the new Cloud Gaming tab appear on your home screen. Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice this week was just optimised for Series X and S consoles, and it seems the game has been updated for the cloud as well. Myself and others have been testing this out, and the enriched visuals mode that is available on the cloud version is looking fantastic and implements ray tracing. The enriched visuals mode offers increased visual richness such as additional fog, foliage, density, shadow quality and higher resolution textures. The downside of this, however, is that the frame rate is locked at 30 FPS. The stream is sent to us in 60, but we only experience 30 with the additions mentioned beforehand. It looks absolutely fantastic, the ray tracing makes the game look beautiful, but if you are used to playing games at 60 FPS these days, it is really difficult during combat especially to adjust, not to mention the motion sickness and sore heads this can cause players. We do have another two graphics modes in the cloud. Performance mode is a solid 1080 60 frames per second, whereas high resolution mode is basically the same as enriched visual mode without the ray tracing, and so means is still locked at 30 FPS. Two new games arrived to Xbox Cloud Gaming this week, the first of which is Art of Rally, a beautiful looking classic rally game which you can have a lot of fun in. Next up was the award winning Hades. Absolutely fantastic game, cannot believe this week was the first time for me playing it. If you want to see more on these two games, head over to our Cloud Gaming XS channel where I have done a lengthy in-depth look at both of them. This week, GeForce Now have onboarded 11 games, including 5 day-and-date releases. The first of which is Naraka Blade Point. The 60-player action battle royale is available from Steam for around £20. The Epic Game Store version has unfortunately been pushed back to mid-September. City of Gangsters was a day-and-date release on August 9th, and you can pick this one up from Steam for around £27. The third day-and-date release this week was Car Mechanic Simulator 2021, and that will cost you around £20 from Steam. Faraday Protocol was the fourth day-and-date release, and it will cost you around £14 from Steam. The fifth and final day-and-date release this week was Void Train. This early access title will cost you around £25 and is available from the Epic Game Store. 428 Shibuya Scramble is a visual novel available from Steam for around £40. Blood of Steel is an online free-to-play massive multiplayer wargame and comes from Steam this week. Darius Burst Chronicles Saviors can be picked up from Steam for around £30. Hello Neighbour, the stealth horror game, can be picked up from Steam or the Epic Game Store for around £25 this week. Also arriving is the prequel, Hello Neighbour Hide and Seek. This one is also available from Steam and the Epic Game Store for around £25. The final game this week is RimWorld. This sci-fi colony simulator can be picked up from the Epic Game Store for around £30. Lawn Mowing Simulator was previously announced as coming to GeForce Now day and date, but unfortunately the game has run into some unforeseen circumstances while being onboarded, and at this time we will have to play the waiting game and see if and when it will arrive in the future. We'll wrap up this week's recap with news from Boosteroid. Naraka Blade Point is available via Steam. Also available this week is the free-to-play Splitgate. Two seemingly popular and prominent titles in the online gaming world right now for Boosteroid this week. Well folks, that's all I've got for this week, so let me point you in the direction of something big that happened last night or yesterday afternoon, depending whereabouts in the world you are. The CGX podcast reached its 50th episode. An absolutely fantastic milestone, and I am so proud to be part of this team and everyone that comes every week to watch the podcast. Thank you all so much. If you haven't had the chance to check it out just yet, it is available on demand on our channel right here, or you can pick it up from your favourite music streaming service. While you are searching for that very special episode, don't forget to check out all of our social channels for the latest cloud gaming news, tech reviews, comparisons and gameplay. Until next time then folks, stay safe and keep on gaming.